I want to take another look at New Zealand US dollar because in the weekend video I talked about a bounce materializing and a move up for a larger X wave. However, I've considered this and I also like the idea of a further low, and actually I prefer this idea for now because firstly we are still under resistance. I'm not interested in an up move in this pair. It may materialize on a breakout, but I'm not going to look for a trade in that. I actually like the idea that this can continue lower from here. First of all, the weekly is looking bearish, and on the daily, if this is a larger Y wave, the type of thing that can happen is that this W can actually form into a larger W overall, and this first three-wave move can just be the first part of that. So that would be A, or smaller W, 3 here, an X wave, and then 3 more. And that would be W of Y, and then we would see a larger correction for X of Y, and then the big move down for Y of Y. So I'm actually looking at that and preferring that right now because on the 4-hour, there is no breakout. This correction here could be enough. And also, the move here, so far, it's shallow, but it could be a leading diagonal. So I'm not going to look at the upside right now. I'm going to actually focus on the downside still because you have a possible 5-wave type of gyration here for a leading diagonal, a bounce, and a move down. So judging by the weekly and the possibility that, of a larger move down, and we're under resistance, I like the idea of another small gyration here. If resistance holds, I will look to sell into this on Monday and see if we can get a further down move beneath here for a larger first W of 3. Something like, kind of like something like this, like a larger 3 type of situation. So if resistance holds, I'll be looking at that overall for a larger move down, and then resistance divergence can come in on the next low. Considering we're under the 8 EMA on the daily or on the weekly, I also like that, and the monthly overall is quite bearish too. So I'll focus on that for now. That also ties in with Aussie US dollar. It's a kind of hanging man on the monthly, and I think on the daily now, even though this down move I'm viewing as 3 overall, if I've been over this before, if we are actually in wave D of the triangle, it's normal to get 3 waves. So I'll also be looking for a chance to sell this on Monday. It may turn into a kind of ending diagonal as I showed, but considering dollar strength, I want to see this actually fall. I'm not interested in any long positions. So both of these down under pairs, I want to see if I can find entrance points on Monday to sell into then. Okay, bye-bye.